Hello students, Standard 12th, Supplementary, Lesson number 4, The Enemy. Ever you heard the name enemy? What are your feelings? How was your feeling? Your answer should be like feeling like hatred, anger, dislike, upsetness, sometimes guiltness also, guilty feeling. Yes, it is true. When we hear the word enemy, the negative feelings like anger, upsetness, sadness, guilt come into our mind at that time only. But we can conquer that feeling when we erased all the file, all the God, all the guiltiness, all the sadness, all the angerness from our mind. How can we erase all that negative feeling? So, the answer should be like that. We can erase all the negative feeling by winning someone by love. It is very easy to murder someone, to kill someone, but it is very difficult to kill someone by their negative points. The person should not be killed, but his negative thoughts, his negative points must be killed by our love, by our passions, by our courage. But it takes so long time, and that's why people are not using that way. People are not work on that way because it was a long term. As the same way, here in this lesson, the person want to conquer his enemy, want to win with his enemy, but not with his murder, but to win his heart, to win his nature. Is it that success or not? That we will see into this lesson. Let's start the lesson. The Enemy lesson is written by Paul S. Buck. It is the time of World War. As we know that at that time the feeling of that much to take revenge, that feeling is so much high in everyone's heart, everyone's soul, mind. An American prisoner of war is washed ashore in a dying state, and an American prisoner, listen, I use the word prisoner, it means a person who live in prison, is washed ashore in dying state. It means he was almost in the dying situation when he was found out at that place, and is found at the doorstep of a Japanese doctor. Listen that actually it was the time when the World War was there, and as you know that the World War is a very big word. Everyone's mind, everyone's heart was filling with hatred at that time with his enemy's country. It's the same way it was the World War between the America and Japanese, and the American prisoner was coming to Japanese doctor. Is Japanese doctor give him treatment or not? Should he save him as a doctor or hand him over the army of patriots? It is the very big question that what should he do? As a doctor, as he take oath when he became doctor, every doctor take a oath when degree is his. At that time they take a oath that at anyhow my patience is first, later all the things are later. So, is he keep his oath, or is he keep his country's pride to give that prisoner to the army, to the police? What should he do? If you are in place of him, what should you do? Are you treatmenting of him or give him to the army? What will be your answer? Just thinking out and then give me. Dr. Shabado, Hawkins House was built on a spot of the Japanese coast, where as a little boy he had often played. The low, square stone house was set upon rock's wall above a narrow beach that was outlined with bent pines. As a boy, Shabado had climbed the pines, supporting himself into the bare feet. It means his feet were bare at that time, as he had seen men do in the South Sea when they climbed for the coconuts. It is the talk about the childhood of Shabado, who became doctor after some years. How was his childhood? He and his father lived in a beach area at the Japanese sea coast, where his father's only dream was that his son become a doctor and researcher or a scientist after a years, and that's why he tried so hard to become his son a doctor. And at that time, Shabado was a very strong child who can climb on a coconut tree, who can climb on a tree, as the Karelian people walked or climbed on a tree. As you know that the Karelian people walked on a coconut tree as rapidly, Shabado also climbed the tree. His father had taken him often to the island for those seas, and never had he failed to say to the little brave boy at his side, "Those islands yonder, they are the stepping stones to the future for Japan." It means his father had taken him often to the island where the person lived on the island. Of those seas, it means the island, as you know that the three side seas and the middle part of the sea was land. It is called island. Three side of sea area and the middle part of the sea was covered with the land. It is called island. And never had failed to say the little brave boy at his side, "Those islands yonder, Yoyogar, they are the stepping stone for the future for Japan. Where shall we step from them?" Shabado had asked seriously. At that time he asked very seriously that, "Where shall we step from them?" "Who knows?" his father had answered. "Who can limit our future? It depends on what we make it." It means the answer should be like that. Who built our future? It depends on what we make it, how we make it. Shabado had taken this in his mind, as he did everything his father said. His father, whatever advice, whatever suggestions given by his father, Shabado take it very seriously, word to word, and he tried to follow it also. Not only take it, but he tried to follow it also. His father, who never joked or played with him, but who spent infinite pains upon him, who was his only son. Shabado knew that his education was his father's chief concern. What was his father's chief concern? Shabado's education was his father's chief concern. His father, who never joked or played with him, but who spent infinite pains upon him, who was his only son. For this reason, he had been sent at 22 to America. At the age of 22, he went to America for study. They live in Japan. Japan and America were enemy of each other at that time. though his father sent him at the America for study at the age of 22. To learn all that he could learn of surgery and medicine. Here he got the degree of MD, surgeon. He had come back at the 30. At the age of 30, he come back from there. Shabado come back from there to get the degree of surgery and medicines. He had come back at the 30, and before his father died, he had seen Sabado become famous, not only as a surgeon but as a scientist. It means his father sent him to become a surgeon. He got the degree not only of surgeon but also a scientist. It means he has 2 degrees at that time. Surgeon and scientist. Because he was perfecting a discovery which would render wound entirely clean, he had not been sent abroad with the troops, with other students. Troop, it means the other students who get degree with him. Also he knew there was some slight danger that the old general might had been an operation for the condition for which he was now being treated medically, and for this possibility Sabado was being kept in Japan. Clouds were rising from the ocean now. The unexpected warmth of the past few days had at night done heavy fog from the cloud waves. It means the atmosphere was like a winter atmosphere. The fog was there, the oceans are rising now, and cold waves are also taking the heavy fog. Shabada watched mist, Jakad, Dhundvayu, hide outline a little island near the seashore, and then come creeping up the beach below the house. Wreathing around the pines, in a few minutes, fog would be wrapped about the house too. Before a few minutes, there was a fog, and the fog was wrapped about the house. The whole house was wrapped with the fog at that time. Then he would go into the room where Hannah, his wife, would be waiting for him with his 2 children. The wife of Sabado was Hannah. Would be waiting for him with his 2 children. It means when the Sabado returned from there, he saw that his wife Hannah was waiting for him, his 2 children are sleeping on waiting for him. But at this moment, actually after becoming a doctor, he visited his house, his childhood house, and at that time he was recalling all the memory that was performed in his childhood. Clouds were rising, but at this moment the door opened and she looked out a dark blue woolen heroine over her kimono, one kind of cloth, kimono. She came him affectionately and put her arm through his as he stood. When Sabado returned from there, she started to love him, put her arm on his neck, smiled and said nothing. She just wanted to pamper him. He had met Hannah in America, but he had waited to fall in love with her until he was sure she was Japanese. Now he was recalling his marriage time, how he get married. Actually, he was fall in love with Hannah where they lived in America to higher studies, to get their studies and their degree. At that time, he fall in love with her, but he didn't speak a single word to her because he knew that if she was not Japanese, his father did not accept him. And that's why he closed his feeling. He did not reveal his feeling at that time. After coming to know that she is totally Japanese, at that time he revealed the feeling of about love to her. How nice, no? America. But he had waited to fall in love with her until he was sure she was Japanese. His father would never have received her unless she had been pure in her race. He wondered often whom he would have married if he had not met Hannah. And by what luck he had found her in the most casual way, by chance, literally at an American professor's house. They met each other. Where? They met each other at the American professor's house in a very casual way, in a very normal way. The professor and his wife had been kind people, ancients to do something, and since it means tensed. They are always intense to do something for the students, of foreign students. And the students, though bored, had accepted this kindness. Sabato had often told Hannah how nearly he had not gone to Professor Harley's house that night. The rooms were so small, the food was bad, the professor's wife so vulgar. But he had gone, and there he had found Hannah, a new student, and had felt that he would love her if it were at all possible. At that time, he was fall in love with her. What was happen after that? Are they get married or not? That we will see into our next video. Till then, have a nice day.